Starks made a big impression on America's Got Talent. Now he's got brand new music to chat about. Wyn, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for having me. It's so good to be here.
We have two new singles to chat about. Let's first go ahead and talk about Run. It's a track that you created with one of your best friends.
Yeah, so I wrote that with my good friend Bill by Titan. We wrote a few years back, and it's a song just about going after your dreams and just go whatever that looks like. During the pandemic, I was in hospitality and I worked in hospitality for years, but also while pursuing music. But during the pandemic, I got laid off like so many, and so it kind of forced me into this music full time. And so, like, there's a part in the song of Run that says, "Working two jobs, working two shifts." That was me for real, while I'm still pursuing music and writing, and so to see it kind of come to life in the way that it has is really cool for me.
I mean, that was when I was watching America's Got Talent, and I've seen your performance, plenty of times. I think there's so many people that during the pandemic had a career shift, either had to like maybe follow a passion project, and you were just such a pillar of light because you were like, not only did this happen to me, but it propelled me into doing something that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah, it did. It really did. And I really would. I don't even know if I was fully ready for what all that was about to come from that experience, but it's been an amazing, amazing experience. And so, that whole thing I dedicated to my late brother, my late twin brother, and and the song that I did was an original, which was really special. It was one of his favorite songs. So to do it on a platform like that and to get the response it did, and Sofia being able to relate with her the way I did was really cool through her loss too. And so it was just a special moment that I'll never forget.
It was a special moment, and I'm sure you got so many messages on social media, as well too, or after shows that people want to, either share their condolences or share the inspiration or their own stories with you.
Absolutely. And it really was like a lot of healing for me being able to hear their stories and to see how the song impacted people. And it went from my diary song, I call it, to being a song that also helped people deal with their own grief and also to help them on their journey and becoming their best selves. So it was really, to be able my music to play a part in that was really special because that's what artists did for me growing up, that I used to listen to. And so to know that my music is doing that for people, it's something that is really special.
Oh, exactly. Where Are the Giants? Let's talk a little bit about the story behind that track.
So Where Are the Giants was my first. I'm currently working on my sophomore album. I'm actually here at the studio right now, but I'm working on my sophomore project. And Where the Giants was the first single from that project, and it's a story about me and my I call it my daddy issue song. So it's just a story about my relationship with my dad and what came with that. It's not really to bash anybody. It's more to call the Giants forward, and it's a song also about forgiveness. And so which you'll see a lot through the video, which I'll be releasing soon too. So, but yeah, that's just it in a nutshell. I got to do that song actually at a festival in Germany recently, and to even see, that issues are worldwide. None of us are exempt. So to see the way people resonated with it even there was really special.
That is amazing. I mean, yeah, we could have a whole 10-hour conversation about daddy issues and not get through every topic. So that's definitely, especially here in the Chicagoland area. I want to talk a little bit about the performance between the Vikings and the Bears. A lot of Chicagoland fans, got to fall in love with you during that special heartwarming performance. Talk a little bit about preparing for that.
So I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and the Vikings is actually one of my brother's favorite teams. So to do the halftime show, I sang it there, Who I Am. But what was really cool is to see so many fans of like Chicago Bears, being able to meet them and gain new fans there was really awesome, And so that whole experience was just, I couldn't, and it was home to be able to, my city, and to just get that love and response from people there on both sides was really awesome. It was really special.
And sophomore album, can we expect it later this year, early next year? What are you thinking as far as that?
So currently we don't have a date set yet, but looking at the fall for end of summer, early fall for the release of the second album. And Run is actually my second single on there, and I just released that. I just came from filming the video for that. I went to the West Coast and went on a little road trip. It just that's what the song's all about. So I can't wait to share that. That'll be out in a few weeks. So, and you can find it all on my website, wynstarks.com, latest tour dates and everything I'm working on right now.
Awesome. Also, listen to what he just said, wynstarks.com. Go ahead and find that out. Follow him on social media, and we'll be waiting those visuals for those songs coming up very, very soon. And thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been awesome.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
You too.